On Thursday, a federal Capital Territory High Court in Maitama granted Senator representing Kogi Central, Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, bail to the amount of 50 million naira in a defamation suit filed against her by the federal government. The court rejected the government's application to remand her in custody. Justice Chizoba Orji, in her ruling, stated that the prosecution failed to provide sufficient justification to deny Akpoti-Uduaghan bail, noting her sufficient willingness to face the charges. Akpoti-Uduaghan appeared in court with her husband and was supported by prominent figures including Obi Ezekwesili and Aisha Yusufu. Well, here's the moment. Her bail application was granted. This was so beautiful to see. Well, the trial has been adjourned to September 23rd. As part of the bail conditions, she must provide one surety, who is a person of integrity and owns land property within Abuja. Akpoti-Uduaghan is facing a 3-count charge of criminal defamation. Senate President Exposing Akpabio and former Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello have been listed as nominal complainants. The charges stem from allegations made by Akpoti-Uduaghan, including claims that Akpabio and Bello plotted her assassination and that Akpabio was linked to a controversial murder case involving organ harvesting. Akpoti-Uduaghan's family home was recently attacked by hoodlums. One suspect, reported to be a known ritualist, was apprehended at the scene of the attack. A cutlass and charms were recovered from him by the police. I mean, Adefemi Akinsoya, this woman has gone through a lot. I mean, remember during her suspension, her security detail was withdrawn, and she has been talking about the fact that she feels very unsafe living in Nigeria. I believe this is the second attack in her family home. There were more people that were there at the location of the attack, but this one ritualist was the only person that they apprehended. Your thoughts on all of the conversation?
First and foremost, Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan has every right to feel unsafe in this country, in her homeland, and in her own home, essentially, with these examples of people being found in her residence with no real good reason to be there. She has every right to feel as though her life is under threat. And if she has named people being responsible for these attacks, then it is up to her and the people supporting her to give her the space to be able to defend herself in a court of law. People may say that there was too much pomp and circumstance within the courtroom, but I think they should also understand the gravity of the situation against her. This is a woman who has had to withstand a lot.
Yes.
And she is currently also still suspended, doesn't have the security detail, and we're seeing an example of what happens when a high-profile person does not have adequate security detail. So we are going to be looking throughout this entire court process to see how it goes. But I do think it was an excellent show of solidarity. I love the fact that her husband was right there beside her in the courtroom. And to see women like Aisha Yusufu, Obi Ezekwesili being there to show support, it is something that should be commended.
Yes, absolutely. Rufai, your thoughts on her bail, her bail application?
I'm going to explain to you why you saw that celebration.
That celebration, yes.
The initial plan was to ensure that she goes in incarceration, and that will have been a mentality blow to her in this fight. You wonder, why was the federal government in this case saying that she must be locked up? Do you know, I'm not sure that got to the press, that another case was quickly filed in the course of the week, and our lawyers were not told that she finally found out, and they went there and they challenged her again. Almost the same charges. Quickly in the course of the week. That was not reported to the public. So that plan failed. If she said something that they are now taking her to court for, that as alleged defamation, shouldn't be between her and the people she said the things against. Why is the federal government inside this? But President Tinubu promised in his statements that even those that criticize him and criticize his government, he will let them be. But why is the federal government now taking it up in this? And we all know this goes through all of the back and forth between them. I've always said, I'm not saying Natasha is wrong or right, but if she doesn't have evidence to prove a sexual harassment, I would be the first to condemn her. And she must provide evidence at some point. But you know, we've heard of that now. The matter started from seats to sexual harassment. We've heard of that now. If you remember, the matter went into recall at a point, which we revealed. The report was not successful. Now it has gone into defamation territory. And we are seeing all of this back and forth. So she must be able to prove also with this that she has evidence that she has seen that some people are after her life. But also, let's go to some of the facts. This is the second time her home will be attacked.
Yes.
This is not the first time. So there's constant repeated attacks on her home, and we are looking at all of this. That's why you saw the celebration that was going on. I'm not taking side with Akpabio, I'm not taking side with Natasha, but if a woman, what caused all of this, if she has said it was sexually harassed, she should be allowed to be able to provide her evidence. And if she can't provide the evidence, we'll berate her. Definitely. But was this the right approach? A federal government counsel arguing in courts that she must be incarcerated. Why is it that we all have this level of high-handedness? Just like how some people deal with Dele Farutimi in this country to be able to prove a point.
Right.
So, but all of it now has come to naught. So they've adjourned it. We'll see what the court will rule as regards this issue.
Absolutely.
But all sides must be heard. Friend and brother, what are you doing in this government? Wait, let me finish now. Let me finish. Hold on. Just, what are you doing in this government? The same government that in an Arise interview in 2013, you described as president-select rather than president-elect, accusing INEC of manipulation and all of that. You are saying you were in court to say that it was a rigged process. Those were your words. You had casted many doubts on the veracity of this government. You had said a lot of things against this government. So the question is, people are asking, what are you doing in the same government at some point that you said, if they vote for APC, it will be like going to a night of 1,000 laughs?
So thank you for having me. First of all, I do not think by 2013 you were recruited here. As at 2013, I think sometime around 2013 was when Arise TV launched in London. And at the time, I'm not sure you were with Arise. So first premise, mentioning of 2013 is wrong. And I have been appearing on Arise TV right from UK, even before the Nigerian Arise TV station also was open. Charles and Yogolu will confirm, Andrew will confirm. So that one is one. The second one
2023. It's 2023 you said these things, boy.
No, you just said 2013.
It could be a slip of tongue. It's 2023 you said
first admit that you were wrong, that you slip of tongue.
Boala, I know your deflection tactics.
No,
you can't play me at the game.
Did you or did you not say 2013?
Go straight ahead. Answer the questions.
I'm not writing jam here.
Answer the questions. Answer the questions,
Boala. Did you say 2013 or did you not say 2013?
It could have been a slip of tongue.
Okay, then allow me to go ahead.
The truth is, go ahead. Don't deflect. Answer the question.
No, there's not. You see,
no, it's a deflection tactics. Go ahead.
See, let me tell you what cannot happen here.
Yes, what cannot happen?
Is that you cannot control me or talk to me like a secondary school student.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Boala.
If you ask a question,
answer the question
and listen to the answer.
Yes.
So that's the first correction.
Yeah.
The second correction has to do with what you wanted to know about our activities in Villa. Ordinarily, I would have said it's none of your business, but I will help you. My office is 101 in the State House, Presidential Villa. I'm a special advisor to the president. Was initially announced as special advisor, media and public communication, redesigned to special advisor, policy communication, status special advisor, no demotion, the same. I have unfettered access with the president. Last week, we had a meeting. Let us throw that one off the corner. You said Sunday Dare and Bayo Ononuga corrected me. That's wrong. It's a press statement that was issued from the presidency. There was no specific individual that corrected.
So why did you call yourself presidential spokesman
Let me finish. I'm still a presidential spokesman.
Okay.
Yeah. The statement that was issued said that instead of one, there are 3 presidential spokesmen.
Okay.
Let us throw these ones that are not relevant. The reason I'm here today is because I have never been afraid to appear on Arise TV. I have been a friend of this TV station, and like I said when I began, I appear on Arise in London and here. During your gossip section, you call it stories trending.
No. It's not gossip. Yeah. It's public opinion.
You call it, I have opinion the same way you express your opinion, I'm expressing.